Hello, let's discover how we can run an advanced search in EBSCO. So we are in the library homepage. From there we go to Research and we go to Explorer. Remember that we need to log in with these credentials. We sign in to EBSCO and we find Explorer Secondary Schools, which is part of EBSCO. And this is Explorer homepage. And as you see here, we have a carousel that you can read. You can also use the tabs here, different subject, different topics in here. As you can use the basic or the advanced search directly. Before we start, I want to specify or point out to something, which is if your basic search does not always equal easy or basic. It just means that we don't use the extra boxes where we can add our other keywords or our other topics. So everyone has his own kind of searching, has his own approach, and which is a good thing as long as you use the operators properly and you use the keywords and the concepts you are searching in an adequate way. So my topic of interest is online learning or online classes or e-learning. As you see, I'm adding the or operator between the phrases. I want to expand my search. I'm forcing Explorer to pull all the results that have these phrases or these keywords in them. And to limit my search here, this is why it's called advanced search. We are using the operator and I'm adding my other concept, my other approach, which is student engagement. I'm using the Boolean phrase and I want full text articles. I won't limit anymore and see what I will get from this from this search. So here is my result. I have 261 articles. This first one is from the database ERIC. If we go down, we have a PDF full text. It's a journal. And here we have another journal, where we have the HTML full text and the PDF full text. And as you see, there are journals, periodicals. You may even have books and news or newspapers. It depends on what you're looking for. You can refine or limit your search by limiting more by peer-reviewed articles or by changing the publication date. I recommend that anything older than 10 years old is outdated, especially if it's scientific information that you're looking for or mathematics. Everything should be updated, and I would say 10 last year, 10 or 12 last years, it's better for your research. You can limit by the source type by choosing either you want to see the books or the reports or the magazines. So let's see what we have here. Let's open the HTML full text. I'm looking at the subjects. I have my keywords, online education, student engagement. It looks interesting. I'm going to open the full text of this journal. And this is my article. And I have the option to listen by clicking the play button. You can listen to the article read to you. And in the right corner, you can use these features to either export the citation, cite it, when you click cite, you choose the format that you want. Let's say I want MLA format. You can copy the citation and paste it in your Google Drive or in bibliography, or you can paste it in your Google Doc. You can also export it directly to Noodle Tools or any citation platform. Click in Direct Export Noodle Tools and click Save. It will go directly to Noodle Tools if you already have an account with the citation platform. You can add it to your folder. For this, you should have already created an account with EBSCO by signing in here, creating your own account. You can add this this journal to Google Drive if you want. You can print it or email it. You can even choose the language you want to read the article in, or also translate it. Okay, so this is how we can open it, HTML full text. If I go back to the result list, I will see if I can open the PDF full text of the same article, for example, which is, I think, this one. And I have the same options again, to say on the left, citing, exporting, saving, emailing, and printing. In addition to that, when you open the PDF full text, you can download it by clicking download here, saving it, and download the file. In addition to all these addition features. And it's always important and helpful to look at the citation very quickly and try to find the abstract. It's always available when in EBSCO, and read an excerpt or a summary of the article to know what the article is about before opening the full text or the PDF full text and citing it. So it's always helpful to read an abstract to know what the article is about. So this is a brief demonstration of how to run an advanced search in EBSCO. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to call me or send me an email. I can help you with your searching and your citation in EBSCO. Thank you for watching.